emotion. It's like if not everything has been taken kind of account of. And that's kind of the message that I'm actually getting. It's like if, obviously there's been, different things that have been going on with regarding the police as well, but it's like if they just didn't give enough kind of, I suppose, with anything like that, they have to be meticulous with everything. But it's like if there's been slips along the way, and it's like if you know what these slips were, Shawnee, and you've seen it yourself. Now, I know you're saying that they're closing the case, and I hope, with regarding anything that it is that you can do over there, that they can reopen the case and they can make sure that it's not going to be just, put aside, that quickly. Because again, without kind of finding the truth, obviously you're going to be, emotional, and it's obviously going to, for regarding the family and regarding her daughter as well, it's going to have, a huge burden on that as well, because obviously you trust the police, you try and hope that they do their job correctly, but in this case it's like if I'm kind of picking up that they haven't looked everywhere, they haven't kind of done enough in terms of the situation here, because I have the wheel card here, and the wheel card came up in the upright position. It's like if they're just kind of going away from the whole situation, they're not kind of focusing on what did actually happen. There is kind of stuff there that they can go back over and they can go through things again, and they can find out, etc. But again, it's like if I'm not getting that, or they're not kind of doing that. With regarding the tree card in the reverse position, with regarding the key card again is always about new things happening and kind of new doors being opened. And again, because it's in the reverse position, it's like if everything has just been kind of shut in your face, and that's the family's face. And it's very, I suppose, awful for me to kind of look at this and kind of think, well, surely this should be continuing on, with regarding the case, and they shouldn't be just closing it. But at the moment, it's like if they're saying that the case is shut. But again, it's a matter of making sure that you do as much as you can, via Facebook, etc. And over here in Ireland, we have different programs that happen with regarding, different crimes, etc. I hope, I hope that that's been done over there as well, that they continue, doing that as well, and they keep searching for any information, with regarding your sister as well. I'm just going to shuffle the tarot cards again just to see if I can pick up something else. And again, I'm just asking again if your sister's energy can come forward. Okay. Okay, I'm not too sure why I'm getting this particular name here, Shawnee. Again, if you can let me know in relation, it may not be your sister, but I feel that this is a connection to you or to your sister as well. But all I keep hearing the name of is just Julie all the time. It's just Julie, and that's the kind of message that I'm actually getting here at the moment. I'm not too sure what it is and why this particular person is coming forward. Again, if you can let me know, that'd be absolutely brilliant. But the final card that came up there is the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is always about a challenge, and because it's in the reverse position, that is obviously the challenge that's ahead to try and open this case again, and to try and make the people aware, and regarding the police aware as well, that you get some answers. But again, I hope that makes sense. But if you'd like to send me in the picture of your sister, by all means, again, I'll see if I can pick up anything regarding that. Bear in mind, it is the weekend, so it'd probably Monday or Tuesday. But thank you very much as well for sending in what an awful question to read. But again, I did want to answer just to give you some hope in relation to that. So thank you very much for getting in touch with the show. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for, and again, with regarding anything like that, I will answer it on the show. I know it's just so difficult, and my heart just goes out to the whole family, because anything like that affects the whole family. It's kind of like a knock-on effect, and even just now I'm just kind of feeling obviously the emotion. That's quite difficult, for me when I'm kind of, reading for someone, because it isn't like I'd love to be able to give more information, and sometimes the way spirits kind of work is they shut off certain things. Sometimes people get in contact with a psychic, and they hope that I could give you the name of what has happened and where it happened, etc. And I have to be very, I suppose, aware of what is going on around the case as well. And that's why obviously it's a family member that got in contact with me, so that's why I took the question. Sometimes I have had people get in contact with me before, and they weren't family related. Unless a family member gets in contact with me, I will not go into kind of information like that. So thank you very much, Shawnee, and please do get in contact with me after the show as well. Okay, the next person that I would like to read for is, I'm just going through the questions, is Caroline Ann Corcoran, and Caroline has just asked the question, will my health improve? No problem at all, Caroline. Again, regarding any health question, I do have to stress that anything regarding health related would be where the doctor is concerned. So please do go and see your doctor if you are worried about anything regarding health. If you're not happy with regarding the doctor's response, go back again and make sure that you get the answer that you want. And again, that you get the diagnosis as well, because sometimes, doctors, they're only human, they can miss certain things as well. But I am going to shuffle the cards, and I'm just going to see with regarding the energy around that, what shows up there as well. Okay, so they just told me to stop, and I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is with regarding Caroline and Corcoran, and you're just asking the question, will my health improve? Okay, so I do actually have the health card, which is the Horseman of Swords in the reverse position. I also have the Eight of Scepters in the reverse position, and I also have the Death card here in the reverse position. The Death card is a major card, and a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards. It doesn't mean anything to do with physical death or anything like that. The Death card is always about a transformation. Because it's in the reverse position, I still feel that you haven't got to where it is that you need to be in terms of the diagnosis regarding your health. When the Horseman of Swords comes up in the reverse position, they're kind of asking me here to tell you to go back again and make sure that you do get the the checkup, or you get the responses that you need as well from your doctor. And if you're not happy, make sure that you go to a different doctor and get that checked out as well. And that's what they're indicating there. So I hope that makes sense, and thank you very much as well for getting in contact with the show. The next person I'd like to read for, and we're kind of near the end of the show, is Kerry Atkinson, and Kerry has just asked the question, will this year be good for me? No problem at all, Kerry, and thank you very much for sending your question. And you are in the United Kingdom, and it's lovely to find out where you're from as well. So for anyone that does send in a question to the show, please do let me know where you're from. And as you can see there's people from America, there's people from Ireland, there's people from the UK. They are all over that listening to this show. And this show goes out live, like I've mentioned, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Tonight's show is the podcasted version, but it is always in the top 30 every single week, and that's down to the listeners as well of the show. So thank you very much. And you can subscribe as well to the show if you're an iTunes user and you'd like to subscribe to the show and get the podcast weekly. Simply type into iTunes the Irish Psychic Show, and again, my radio show will come up and you can subscribe there. Okay, so they just told me to stop, Kerry, and I'm just laying out the cards now, and you're just asking the question, will this year be good for me? I have the Five of Scepters in the reverse position. I also have the Fool card in the upright position. And I also have the Three of Swords in the upright position. They're indicating here, Kerry, the need to walk away from something. And usually when, the Three of Swords comes up in the upright position, it is an indication here that if, things have been quite difficult, and if you're finding things quite difficult, the best thing to do is just to walk away from the situation and not let the energy around the situation get the better of you, because again, removing yourself from this particular situation is going to make things better. It may improve things as well, and it'll actually make you think clearer as well, as kind of the message that I'm actually getting. I'm not going to go into too much information there regarding that, but that's what they're indicating there in terms of the question that you've asked, Kerry. So thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for, and I'm just going through the questions here as well, and thank you very much to everyone who sent in the questions on tonight's show. This is going to be the final person of the night, and don't forget, if you did not get a reading on tonight's show, don't panic, the next show is going to be on Monday. Okay, so the last and final person of the night is Antoinette O'Sullivan, and Antoinette has just asked the question, do you see any employment for me in the near future? No problem at all, Antoinette, and thank you very much as well for getting in contact with the show. I'm going to use the fortune cards and the tarot cards regarding your question. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. And you're just asking about employment. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. Okay, they just told me to stop, Antoinette, and I'm just laying out the cards now. Okay, well, I feel that the answer is yes to that. I do feel with regarding the Six of Coins, that came up in relation to the question. I also have the Balance card coming up in the upright position. I also have the Transformation card coming up in the upright position. I also have the Moon card coming up in the upright position as well. The Moon card is always about new beginnings, Antoinette, and usually when it comes up in the upright position, it's like if you're being swayed, and when I say swayed, it's kind of like what it is that you should do and where it is that you should be is kind of the message here. Regarding the Snake card, that also came up, but that came up from the Fortune card. It does indicate that it's like if in the past you've had an issue with regarding where work is concerned, and it's kind of necessarily down to the people that you've worked with. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to happen in the future, because again, sometimes when you've had a bad experience regarding any particular job, it can put you off in terms of the next job that you're going to be taking here. But I do feel, again, they're indicating here, I'm just asking Spirit to connect again, Antoinette, if they can give me a message, please. Okay, I'm not too sure why they're passing on this particular date, but they are actually giving it to me, Antoinette, so I have to pass it on. They're actually giving me May the 2nd as a very significant date for you, and that's May the 2nd, 2015. So please do keep in touch with me, let me know, but they are indicating May the 2nd is a very important month for you, and especially that particular date as well. And regarding the balance card that come up in the upright position, they're kind of saying here, look in different avenues. And I know you're kind of, looking for any particular job at the moment, but obviously they're indicating here, go in a different direction if you can, because I do feel that there will be a positive outcome towards the end of that. So I hope, Antoinette, that has made sense, and thank you very much as well for getting in contact with the show tonight. Well, I'm afraid that is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. Don't forget, this was the podcasted version of the Irish Psychic Show for February the 6th, 2015. I do hope you enjoy the show, and I do hope you join me on Monday for the live show at 11 p.m. And again, when I am live, you can send in your questions live when I'm on air as well. But if you're thinking, how can I get a reading now? Well, the easiest thing to do is to purchase a private reading. All you have to do is log on to my website, which is irishpsychic.net, and click on the available reading that you would like to purchase. Once again, thank you so much for joining me on tonight's show. Do have a fantastic weekend. For myself, Irish Psychic, good night.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
There was a man in the record store today who told me I look good. I was wearing angel wings and flower charms, and he said he understood. I told him I'd fly to the mountaintop if my wings would take me there. I was wearing pretty lies to make me feel good and totally unaware. Fly, 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 my wings will take me there. If I lie to myself, will you come with me? Make me believe you care. Fly, 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 my wings will take me there. If I lie to myself, will you come with me? Make me believe you care. There was a man at the crosswalk today who took a second look. I was wearing high heels and a push-up bra, and I swear he read my book. I told him I was rolling down the grassy hill into a pot of precious sweet. I was holding my breath till the ringing came and forgot to skip a beat. Fly, 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 my wings will take me there. If I lie to myself, will you come with me? Make me believe you care. Fly, 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 my wings will take me there. If I lie to myself, will you come with me? Make me believe you care. Today, who smiled with his eyes. I was swinging on a vine to the mountaintop and forgot to say goodbye. I told him I'd fly to the other side and bring us back some stars. I was singing pretty songs at the top of my lungs and strumming my air guitar. Fly, 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 my wings will take me there. If I lie to myself, will you come with me? Make me believe you care. Fly, 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 my wings will take me there. If I lie to myself, will you come with me? Make me believe you care. If I lie to myself, will you come with me?
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start